And welcome to the TheEPROM9. We are streaming live from the lair. Or what you could officially call my sex dungeon these days. Although it's not much of a dungeon because it's not underground. So while we wait for a new tab to load, because my PC is really slow these days because I basically do fuck all maintenance on it. Because I don't do any real work on it anymore. It's pretty much just a play machine. And when it's a play machine, I really don't give a shit. I got backups of everything that's of value to me, so if it killed over and died, it wouldn't be the end of the world. You know, one thing I find really annoying I've discovered with the YouTube interface lately? And display capture. Which just how good it is on that one. And it's not the fact that they've actually given us the option to change the colour scheme from horrific eye rape to something that's actually bearable on the eyes. It's the fact that how do I get to my channel? Seriously? Okay, we can get to subscriptions. But without my direct links up here, you know, okay, they're my categories. How would you technically get to your videos? Am I missing something? Oh, if that's crap, I don't even know what it is. That is notifications. I need to look at some of them. Ah, here we go, found it. But nothing to videos. Quick little YouTube rant because the user interface is shit. Still. Oh, have they actually given us some customization on our channel? Yeah, the old channel has fallen on the wayside these days. We'll pause you and we'll keep that open so we can see what the fuck's going on. Hey, look, Steve Benway. We will all switch back. I love OBS. Yeah, here we go. Say something. Okay, I'm going to say something. Let's say something on the chat, shall we? Shall we say something nice and constructive about YouTube? I think we should. And it's not typing. Fantastic. Right. Why is it not typing? Ah, there we go. Just have to bash the keyboard a bit. Nice and advertiser friendly, don't you think? Oh god, yes, the advertiser friendly bullshit, and oh god, the amount of scandals that have been going absolutely bloody mental, and it's like, oh, this is advertiser friendly, and then at the same time the whole YouTube algorithm basically promotes anything that isn't advertiser friendly. You know, it's like all these videos on how to be successful on YouTube, they're all bullshit. It's pretty much potluck. It pretty much falls down to potluck. And does intellectual, interesting content generally make money? Only in some very rare cases of the people who hit potluck. No, people want to watch asinine bullshit. That's what the algorithms favour. Asinine, stupid bullshit, controversies, clickbaity stuff. And all that jazz, and then all the advertisers pulling out, and it makes me so glad I don't do monetization, because it's a whole lot of fucking shit I really wouldn't want to deal with. For obvious reasons, because it's bullshit, basically. And it makes me glad I actually have a proper day job where I actually earn a proper living, doing things I enjoy. Even if today was a bit of a slog and I really wanted to stay in bed this morning, to be honest. I was nice and snuggled up, cosy with Aidan. And you don't want that to end, and, well, we don't get enough time together, but the, the Valentine's week, we're going to be spending that in London together. Have a nice little week. So think about being together for the weekend before and the weekend afterwards, because we'll be looking after the dog, so we'll be here doing that. So maybe we might have some lithium battery explosion videos coming, because I have one sitting in that room in my old bedroom waiting to be popped. We like popping lithium batteries, it's fun. It's a fun thing I've noticed, because a lot of LED and fluorescent lighting is crap on the colour index. My Swiss Army knife looks really dull under the stand lighting up there, which is all LED. But if we put it under here, the camera can't really pick it up as easily, but you can see the difference. This has more red in its light output. It's got a better actual proper light output, because this actually becomes a brighter red. Compact fluorescents are especially bad for making reds look really dim and shit. I thought that was just a fun little observation. So what's the purpose of this little random ranty ramble? Because why the fuck not? I haven't done a proper stream of consciousness ramble for quite a while. Speaking of stream of consciousness, I got something I want to show you. It's a film scanner and its performance is meh. Okay, what SD card did I stick in it? What? Ah, yeah, this one's out of a salvaged laptop that's sitting on the bed over there. It does actually work where it boots. I'm going to give it to someone at work who wants a laptop for their daughter. And yeah, this kind of gets performance that's worse, and even with the extra resolution, yeah, you're better off getting it scanned by the film development places. It's not that great. On the upside, a government tax refund paid for that. Because they do like to overcharge me on the tax, I've noticed. Engagement ring is still, oops, in, waiting to be repaired, so... Oh, I don't think anyone knows. Yeah, the little diamond thing fell out, so that's still being repaired. That's been like... roughly over 2 weeks now, kind of. Yeah, I want it back. That means a lot to me. For obvious reasons. Other things that have been going on is... well, been making the most of my life, really. You know, we live in a world now that... you know, I don't get much time to do the YouTube videos anymore. They sort of... YouTube videos started falling on the wayside with my masters because... simply they just weren't important enough to dedicate time to. I don't see it as hugely important to dedicate time to for now, because, you know, full-time work and weekends I'm dating and loving it, and yeah, I don't even get time to really play games much, to really after work, really. Trains are just sleep. Most of the YouTube videos I watch now are on the train. And yeah, it just comes to, yeah, life. Life happens. Do I abandon YouTube? No, because I think there's some interesting things to still say, do, make videos on, but I do want to get more interesting things going. I do want to continue doing it. I just don't want to put a huge amount of actual man hours into it, because I don't actually get that much back, and my channel sort of stopped growing, really. I mean, if we go to the actual channel itself, what we on subscribers, YouTube, yeah, you can see what I've been looking at recently, and other random stuff, and yeah, just yeah, that's basically, yeah. Hacks the planet, yeah, I agree with that. Hack everything, leave nothing unturned. Look how fast my computer is. Oh yeah, and I'll show you something really cool that I discovered with my Samsung S8, aka my work phone. Which, when this stupid cunt loads, apparently there's one person watching. Absolute little sword. I wonder who, if you are that mysterious person, throw a comment in the comment box so we know who the fuck you are. So we found a way to our channel. I worked out to get to 2,000 subs would take me 8 years. I've been doing this since 2011, so 1,500 now. I'm not sure where the last 500 came from. That shows you how regularly I actually keep track of this crap. So we've been doing it since 2011 properly. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So yeah, technically this is the year I should hit 2,000 subscribers, which shows that growth is sort of going. And I would not be surprised if that's because I sort of dropped off a bit, because I just burnt myself out basically, and I've never really gotten back into it on the stride of what I used to. Because I've always sort of looked at the YouTube thing as more sort of an archival process of like parts of my life. I've always liked the idea of archiving stuff in some sort of video format that's actually me at the period of time, because you can easily forget it. That's one of the things I love about photography, is an archive of what you're doing. Still, the only way to hear is my direct link, when it actually bothers to load in its own time. Look at that blinding speed. And I'm not exactly not putting out content, but it's not, you know, you look at the view ratings and it's pretty terrible. Even on some of the, and this has always been a problem I've had. I've always struggled to get.
This is the part where I kill you.
Yes, Wheatley, it is. I've always struggled to get videos to get over 100 views. Occasionally I'll get a good hit like these two down the bottom. Most of the ones that tend to be fairly successful tend to be the more technical inclined ones, and even some of those tend to be pretty hit and miss. I am going to do some experiments with clickbaity type stuff, just for my own pure. Meaning somebody will be like, "Ah, clickbaity, you son of a bitch bastard." No, this is more to prove a point to myself. I've had some sneaking suspicions, and I want to see if they're true, basically. And the only way to do that is to basically experiment with it, see what happens. Right, how many copyright notices do we have? Because occasionally we get the odd ones pop up. Oh, beard waxing, yeah, that's because that has Aiden's night wish in. And that was basically some singing and dancing robot dog that set off that one. I miss those, they were fun. So if you only watch that, it's hilarious. Basically my boyfriend in pain, and well, that's just something never to be missed. His sister waxing his beard, fucking hell, that was hilarious. I want him to let me wax his beard. Apparently it would be quicker. You know, very quickly. It certainly wasn't. Especially if she was doing it wrong. But that moment where it properly got some. That was funny. Now to show you something really cool I discovered about my Samsung. So if we there we go. Yes, these stickers and shit end up everywhere. Oh yeah, example, half watched on the train. Close you. Mandatory pictures of Aiden on the work phone and whatnot, because, well, yeah. Here you go, he's been doing like heart rate and crap, and if the exposure adjusts properly, there you go, you can actually see shit happening. Now, apparently I've met a target today. Apparently I'm pretty chilled on the stress department. So we have to take the case off to do this, or it doesn't measure the heart rate properly. Oh good, it locked itself, how helpful. Alright, so if we do this and just sit here nice and still, and my heart rate looks like a fucking earthquake diagram. I don't know to the accuracy of this, because I know the finger is not a fantastic place to measure heart rate from, but it seems to be getting it fairly quickly. It's quite fast at the moment, 77. My resting tends to sit in the 60s to 50s. Stress, what does it say I'm on the stress? Because to be honest, I'm not particularly stressed right now, so this is always quite interesting. So it makes out my stress levels. It seems to be fairly concluded I'm a fairly chilled out guy. Although someone who actually was genuinely stressed, it said they were genuinely calm and chilled out. So maybe it just thinks everyone's calm and chilled out. It's fun to play with. I discovered this literally on Thursday or something. So I've been playing with it ever since then. Oh, fucking hell, it takes a long time to calculate some of these. Oh, measuring, almost done. Is it going to hit the 99% singularity and wait for eternity? Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. You're at 95%. Hurry up and finish. Duh. Technology, yeah? We love it, we hate it. On this channel, yeah, I do have a bit of a love-hate relationship with computers a lot of the time. Right, while that thinks about doing that, I'm going to kill this. And we still have no viewers because our live stream is too shit for anyone to want to watch. How typical. Come on. Seriously. Alright, let's give it some more sampling data. Come on. Come on, you useless bastard. Let's hit the 99% singularity. It's over the fucking sense, you cunt. Come on. Come on. Apparently I'm pretty chilled out right now, which I would agree with. Discard that. I love how one of the options is in love. I want to actually do this. Now I'm not sure I'm going to cheat, but you've to hold your finger on it. I do actually want to see what my heart rate is during sex. That's one of the things, list of things to do. See what my heart rate is during sex. I might want to get a different heart rate monitor thing though. So yeah, that's going to be one of my new things I'm going to start playing with and hunting around for on eBay, and that heart rate monitors. Ah, hello! We finally have a viewer. Yay! Actually watching my bullshit. Speaking of which, I need a drink. Again. I will sort that out in a bit. Oh, I'm tired. Work does that. Work makes me tired. So yeah, things on the agenda of what to do. These training courses for work, and basically seeing what my heart rate goes. And actually, more interestingly, what it drops to after sex, because it drops. And if I stand up, I'll will just pass out. I've had to get Aidan to hold on to me in case I did pass out, like in the shower and whatnot. When it's gone like that, because that's the trouble. I actually do have a bit of a naturally slow heartbeat, and sometimes it can just be sitting up from just chilling down, and it's just like, yeah. Tucked up in bed. I don't think it'll be too long before I'm tucked up in bed. But yeah, I do have to be sometimes careful. I can almost pass out. Had that happen quite a few years ago. When they measured my actual proper resting pulse rate, it's about 50 beats per minute. Very low for someone who doesn't exercise at all. Although I do ride my bike to the station and back, so that's got to count for something. And in the cold weather, it is not pleasant. Seriously, it's not. It's fucking cold. And horrible. Right, we got to... What do we have? A whole extra Firefox open. No wonder it's so bloody slow. Kill that. Kill that because it hasn't been ferocious on finding it. You are just being a bastard. Drag and drop at its finest, working ever so speedily. I don't want to close that because that's actually got useful information. That's it, right. Let's see what's going on my Facebook on the points where I do actually bother to check it. Close you because I've done my comparison I wanted to. Fuck off. Angela, I should probably give her a call. Uni, mate. I haven't spoken to her since uni. Wonder how the fuck she's doing. What is she doing? So I found a laptop with an SD card in, and it had about a 4 gig SD card with photos on it. Which was fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Aiden's terrible on being a dirty smoker. I often take the piss out of him for that. I often take the piss out of him smoking, and often get a sarcastic retort and response, which never fails to make me laugh. Because that is what it's all about. But I do need to somehow get him off the cigarettes, because it will kill him. And then there's, what was I going to say? Oh yes, the laptop. The shitty ass laptop. Let's crack this fucker open and take a look. Oh, right, can I get away of using my Swiss Army knife? Hopefully I can, because I don't really want to reach up behind me and grab one of the screwdrivers out of the pot. Yeah, and please tell me that none of that is good, none of that's confidential information in range of the camera by the looks of it. Nope. Or at least if it is... Yeah, there's nothing there. I can see that you lot can see that you trace me back to where I live or something. I don't need encounters with various perverted bastards and whatnot. Yeah, he actually has an allergy to some of the vape chemicals, so that's why he didn't move over to that. Okay, that's annoying. I do have to grab one of other screwdriver. I can't get away with my pen knife. Grrr. I'll just grab the screwdriver that opens everything. Where are you? Where is the screwdriver that can open everything? Gotta find the screwdriver that can open everything. Where is it? Cock. It's not in the pot, it should be. Oh dear. Here it is. It was in the pen pot. I don't know why, but you get these cheap screwdrivers which have unknown origins that just open everything in sight. Yeah, this laptop's going to be going to a colleague at work. I really don't have a need for yet another old laptop. Although I do want the old Lenovo, like 20 odd Lenovos that are in the cupboard. I need to put some. I'm gonna send another email that way for those emails, or at least put me through to someone who would know where to get more. Who would know the permissions? Ooh, nice. Looks like your standard laptop affair, wireless cards and all that shit, RAM. How much RAM does this baby have? You are 1 gig. This one's probably also going to be 1 gig, so that's 2 gigs, so that's actually... That's okay for Windows 7 and certainly adequate for Linux. Although one thing I do notice is the Linux distros do not run on old hardware very nicely anymore like they used to. Used to be able to stick your Ubuntu quite happily on a Pentium 3. Not anymore. Can't even get it to run properly on a Pentium 4 these days. Although if I had a link to the article, I'd put the article where someone actually got a version of Linux with some heavy modification running on a 386. Hello, Mr. Becky. Good old ZX Spectrum. I could do with playing with my Spectrum more. I could do with playing with a lot of my vintage computers more, but full-time work kind of takes it out of you when you want to tinker with stuff. Listen to me make excuses for being a lazy bastard because I come home tired, not really, and lethargic. I've just discovered something horrible. It's not the fact the hard drive is missing, that's good, but the caddy that holds the hard drive is missing. Which basically means that, yeah. The person who gets the laptop's going to have to source their own caddy, because I am not doing that. I cannot be asked, to be frankly honest, to source a caddy for this computer. That's pretty much the death knell of it being of any real use to me, other than just to sit in the garage and whatnot. I think it has a 64-bit CPU in it. I mean, I haven't actually run Linux on it or anything properly yet. In fact, actually, let's dig out one of my boot disks and do that. Yeah, you need... Well, it's one of these proprietary caddy things for a... I'll give you the model. Laptop HP, about 2006 era. Where's the model number? Altec Lansing, whatever that is. Is there a model number on it? Usually the model number's on the bottom. Here we go, HP Pavilion DV6500. So, yeah. And it came with Windows Vista Home Premium. Blech. Hate Vista. Got my mum her own laptop, but before that the Xbox 360 was shit, because it was an unreliable piece of shit. Now, will this battery blow up my house? There's only one way to find out. Bang it on charge and see if it sets on fire. And if it does set on fire, I better be quick enough to lob it out my bedroom window and watch it burn in the front garden. That's basically my policy for anything that sets on fire spontaneously. Lob it out my bedroom window and watch it burn in the garden. That's my file safety thing. Ah yes, my Nixie watch. I've done videos on it, I've done a full review on it. It was the last video I actually put some proper effort into, I think. Before I decided, fuck it. This ain't worth doing. Right, this has an AMD processor in it, I know that because I've actually looked at the BIOS a bit. Look at me, I still have the passion in me. Yeah, just search Nixie Watch in the channel. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Apparently YouTube is doing some more cuntish things as well, like any channel that has like under 1,000 subs and gets under a certain amount of views a day will basically not be allowed to have monetization. And also no custom thumbnail. So basically it's a fuck you to all the small YouTubers, you know, people like me out there. So fuck you back, YouTube. That's why my first message on testing the chat is YouTube is a fucking cunt, because, well, technically it's true. Then they get some people, oh, you shouldn't say that. I'm not aiming at any individuals who work there because, well, guarantees there's really good people who work there, but YouTube as a whole, yeah, it's a cunt. They do not do good things anymore. They become like these mega corporations where they just become evil. What was I looking for? That's it, boot USBs. So, oh god, here's a funny story. One of these USB sticks in here, in fact, I think I know exactly which one it is. If I can get it out. This one was being chucked out from work in the cupboard, and it's full of pornography. And yeah, don't worry, all my work colleagues have found out that fact, and it's, yeah, sure, it's not the kind of porn I'm into, but it was still entertaining to come across as it is. The fact that in the office, here's a USB stick that's been abandoned, and what's it filled with? Pornography. In fact, is it? Actually, yes. I'm not going to plug it into this one, but what I am going to do is fire up my Carly machine. Salvage off the side of the road. Probably, I think, from the same house that I got the HP laptop, actually. Riding past my bike, it's there in the rubbish, and, well, yoink. Oh, yes, you do that. Okay, let's keep you out. Right, no. Failed. Apparently a bad password. Oh, fuck's all. It's booting. Right, we'll let that boot because that takes about 2 years because it's fucking slow as shit. That's not even an SSD, and I thought the SSD would make it fast. No. SSD does not make magically every computer fast. Yeah, EA is a good example of an evil corporation. Any insurance company. I do actually have a Twitch account. I barely have used it though. As fast as need to make more golf titles. Yeah, because there totally aren't enough of those, or football titles. Yeah, there totally aren't enough football games released every year. Alright, here we go, there's a USB port. You can go in there. Alright, let's see if we can... hopefully it'll just boot into the USB, saving me having to do any effort. Oh, goody, it did. Yay! Right, system tools. Back to menu. Kavask Rescue. Oh, yes. That's Kavaski Rescue. It's brilliant, that is. And I do not believe any of the bullshit they say about it being used to hack anything. The only people who are siphoning through data that they shouldn't are the fucking US and UK governments and that. Certainly ain't... oh yes, like all my badass, naughty Linux distros. Nah, don't make loud noises, that shit scared me shitless. No, oh, fuck off. What's options? Hardware detection tool. Yeah, go. Do it. Processor. What processor we got in this thing? AMD Athlon 64 x 2 dual core. CPU cost. x86 64. Yeah, it's 64-bit. So yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Right. Turn you off. You are not the right USB we're looking for. Hello. Hello. Yamonto server. No, I just want bloody memory tester. What are you? You are Linux Mint. There we go. You got a memory tester on you. Because that's a good way to just check the thingy's working. Hello. Retro Rewind, why do I recognise your username? Probably because I've watched a whole load of your videos at some point in one of my YouTube binging sessions. Or maybe I'm confusing you with someone else, but... forgive me, my brain's not exactly in the best thing ever. There we go, memory test, there we go, that's what I was looking for. This is awesome. Ow, I just twatted myself in the face with it. Fantastic. You can sit down there and hopefully not set on fire. And apparently I've forgotten the password to this again. Ah, yes, suggestive sausage. I definitely suck on one of those on a regular basis. Be lying if I said I didn't. Alright, where did the USB with the naughty stuff go? Here it is. People at the office are like, what did you do with it? It's just sitting in my pile of USBs at home.